Hi everyone. In these YouTube deliberations, our subject is on capital market. We'll deal into the factors that might help the capital markets to show a very robust growth in the coming weeks, starting from 5th June 2023. We'll discuss the factors behind it, but before that, I will request all of you to please like our video, give your comments, and let us know what are the various other subjects which we will deal in our weekly deliberations. And please do not forget to subscribe our channel. Friends, we have considered 5 specific factors which will help Indian capital markets to show a very dramatic position starting from 5th June 2023. We'll discuss those factors individually to substantiate our opinion on the subject. Out of that, we'll first discuss about the India factors. There are 5 such factors which are very, very important so far Indian economy is concerned. Number 1 is GDP growth. We now understand that India's GDP for 22-23 is expected to surpass 7.2% growth. This is beyond our previous target, which was around 6.8 to 7%. Number 2, the inflations. Now, April inflation is now registered to 4.9%, which is almost within the range of RBI, and it has been reduced from 5.6% in March 23. A significant reductions. Third is the fuel cost. You all know the Indian economy is highly dependent on imported crude, and the price, which was above $100, is now in the range of 76 USD per barrel, which will mean that the fiscal deficit and the current account deficit in terms of foreign currency will come down to a great extent. What are the other factors which are helpful for the economy apart from inflation or GDP? There are other important informations for you. The fiscal deficit for 22-23 is now estimated to a reduced rate of 6.4% of the GDP. It was expected because of the corona effect, and you might be knowing that the central government is still distributing rations free, which costed more than 3 lakh crores to the country. But in spite of this, we have been able to retain our fiscal deficit in 22-23 at 6.4%. Now, these are the major India-related economic information which will impact the country's capital market to a great extent. Now, you can ask me a question. Sir, these informations are already available. That GDP growth at 7.2%, The inflation, which is already declared about few days back in respect of April, May is expected. These informations are already available. And of course, it has been factored by the market. But I will now tell you two more important informations that will also impact our country's capital market to a great extent, effective from 5th June 23. Number one informations which are still not available to the market, that the MPC committee, the Monetary Policy Committee, is expected to take a decision about the interest rate. And almost everybody feels that this time also the MPC committee will not increase any interest rate. In that case, the informations will be extremely helpful to the financial industries, banks, financial institutions, and of course, it will reduce the inflations. The MPC committee will declare their final decision on 10th of June 23, that is in the next week. And almost everybody agrees that there will not be any increase of interest rate because the inflation is almost under control. And second most information is that the stalemate condition which was being faced by the industries, by markets throughout the country regarding US default risks is no more. US has already decided, their Congress has already decided to increase their borrowing limit. So the uncertainty about the US default is no more there. And it took a very positive clue in the US market on last Friday. But after closure of our trading time in the stock exchange, and you just note down that both Dow Jones and Nasdaq, their index have increased significantly. The influence of international market trends, specifically the substantial increase in indices of the US and European markets on 2nd June 23, can impact the Indian capital market on 5th June 23. Although these market trends may not have been immediately reflected in India's capital market because of the earlier closure of the Indian market, they still have relevance for Indian investors probably on 5th June 23. Friends, just note that on 2nd June 23, Nasdaq closed at 13,240. That is with an increase of 1.07%. Now just know further that Dow Jones total index increased by 701 points, registering an increase of 2.12%. Now these markets are open after Indian markets are closed. So therefore, the impact, that is positive impact in US market, could not be reflected in the capital market on 2nd June 23, which is expected to impact the Indian capital market when it is going to open on coming Monday, that is on 5th June 23. Friends, I am not the investment advisor. I do not suggest investment in any securities, neither I discourage also. But these are all the informations which we have gathered. Two types of information. One is the positive factors about the Indian economy, particularly in the areas of fiscal deficit, lower fiscal deficit, higher GDP growth, control of the inflations, deficit of trade deficit has come down, higher foreign exchange reserve, and most importantly, the low fuel cost, which is hovering around $76 to $77 per barrel. These are all the positive factors. Two more important factors which have been considered. One is the MPC committee's expected decision on 10th June 23, that is no interest hike, and second most important is that no default risks of the USA, and that impact is expected to come in our capital market when it is open on 5th June. Friends, based on these deliberations and the issues we discussed, we think that investors can look forward to a potential opportunities across sectors such as retail, consumer goods, automotive, manufacturing, hospitality, technology, FMCG, agrochemicals, and more sectors. By staying informed about these factors and monitoring market trends, investors can make well-informed decisions to capitalize on the growth potential of the Indian capital market. Two more informations I will add. Foxconn has decided to set up its manufacturing plant in Karnataka. If you know it or not, Foxconn is one of the largest employers in the world. You will be surprised to know their total number of employees is more than 12 lakhs. And they are going to set up their manufacturing plant in Bangalore, Karnataka, and I understand they will get their land by 1st July 2023. This is a very vital information. It improves the credibility of the country. It improves the credibility of the rating of the country. People confidence is most important, and capital market captures those things into account. And another important information I would like to share, probably market has taken cognizance that India is going to have a record food production in 22-23. Always know that agricultural calendar starts from 1st July. So when I say 22-23, it means 1st July 22 to 30th June 23. And India is expecting a record pulse productions, rice productions, wheat productions, and today India is one of the largest exporter of food grains to the world, supplying to 75 countries. So therefore, with these positive vibes and economic strengths, we can expect a very positive market situations in the capital market. Thanks for your patient hearing. But again, please like our video, give your comments, suggest ideas, and subscribe our channel. Please also forward this video to your friends, because knowledge is always to spread and share. and not to store. So therefore, with these expectations, I thank you all for your patient hearing.